All right, welcome back. Now we welcome you back. Fifth game of the day here at Scotiabank Pond. Continuing coverage of the Best of Best 2024 series. Jason Davidson with you here on WSBN.TV. Got our national anthem coming up. And after that, it's the first period between Toronto and East in the 2012 division. Set the stage for a little bit here. Now the 2012 division only has 3 teams in it. Toronto, they're guaranteed a first place finish. They have a 4-0 record right now. This is the final game of the round robin for Team East. They are 0-5, lost earlier today by a 4-2 count against South Central. Those 2 teams will meet again tomorrow. Watson took a bump from Jackson Pollard in the corner. Here comes Dimmel. Centering feed, broken up by Brown. Now it's Alati. Little collision there. There's a couple of players spill over. And a Team East player is hurt. They allow play to continue. It's shaken up there. A member of Team East who was part of a 3-way collision. So he's being attended to by the training staff, but will get up on his own power, which is always great to see, of course. That was number 97, Noah Max Bucknell. So face off in the neutral zone. Jorioso in deep. Your goaltenders for this one are Hugo Lee for Toronto. Here's Lance for Toronto. Drops it back. Return pass to Lance. Forced wide. Carter Poposky is your goaltender for Team East. Chorioso. That goes off Mason Poposky. Lance gets it back. And here comes Kennedy Martel. Martel. That shot is blocked. Getting in the way was Mateo Malafera. Play resumes. Going after it there was Adrian Pinelli. And they are pinned along the boards. So again for East, their second game of the day, and it's a 4-on-1 for Toronto. Nicholson the shot. Carter Poposky the save. Exactly 2 minutes into the first period. It's a Laddie off the draw. Jackson Pollard spins around the forecheck from Grenon, number 19. Here's Kalusterman. Pinelli dumps it in, goes for a change. Alati for Toronto. Drops it back. Some good passing there. The rolled off Lavolsi's stick. Being pressured by Noah Velo. Here comes Watson now. Has Dion with him. Watson can't get a good shot away. Good defensive work from Mateo Malafera. And now it's Flavio Di Placido. Di Placido lost possession. And Bucknell back on the ice, which is a good thing to see. There's Lance. Forced off the puck by Mason Poposky. Here's Schlitt on the zone entry. Can't break through. And it's played back into the neutral zone. Back to collect is Moore for Toronto. Gets it up ahead to Dimmel. Dimmel weighing options. Di Placido is there momentarily. Karik deep at the point. And here's Alati. Alati to the point. Karik again. Low shot goes off a stick. Weak backhand from Christopher Davis. And East will make some changes. As Johnny McRae came up within his own end. That pass from Dimmel went off a leg. So it's Alati again, bringing it in. Getting in the way is Klosterman. And back for it is Grayson Moore of Toronto. 5 minutes gone in this first period. Dimmel. Klosterman now and try and get it out. It's kept in. Martel goes wide. Gets around Moore. Martel centering pass, deflected. Dion is batting away at it. And again, Toronto brings it the other way. Dimmel on the right wing. Initial pass blocked. He goes behind the net. Sends it to Jackson Pollard, who plays it to Moore. Moore puts it towards the net. Stopped by Paposki. Rebound chance there for Matteo Lavolsi. Curioso behind the net, looking for options. Finds Moore from the high slot. Blocker save. Paposki. And now it's Dion getting past Moore. Opposite wing. Centering feed. Here's a shot. There's a save from Lee. Great chance on the rush for Everett Brown. He received the pass from Dion. He just let a shot go. And that's a blocker save for Hugo Lee. Furioso chips it off the boards, and here comes Toronto. Lavolsi leaves it for Lance. Lance walks in, lets a shot go. Deflected, goes off the glass. And Martell picks it up for East. And will draw a penalty on Toronto. It looks like it's going to go to Matteo. Giroso, number 5, who went to the bench. So power play opportunity for Team East halfway through this first period. There's Matteo Glorioso in the box. Appears to be a typo with the spelling on his jersey. That's an offside call on Team East. So Colton Lance far and away the leading scorer for Toronto, 5 goals and 8 assists, followed by Flavio Di Placido with 9 points. 4 of those tallies, along with 5 helpers. Now it's Nicholson back in the Toronto end. That pass is blocked. Looks like it stunned Martell a little bit. And Martell laboring. We'll head to the bench. Davis spins around. Now it's Schlitt. A minute to go in the power play for Team East. Robinson can't handle the pass at the point. There's Grenon with the shot. And Lee will hang on for the save. So 2012 Team East held without a win so far. Their leading scorer in this event so far is TJ Schlitt. 3 goals and an assist. Plays whistled down. 23 seconds left in the penalty to Glorioso. Nicely won face-off there by Everett Brown. McRae. Di Placido carries it in. Lets the shot go. Nice glove save by Carter Paposki. Just 3 seconds to go and the Glorioso penalty. And we are back to even strength. With 5.5 minutes remaining in period number 1. Here's Martel. Back on the ice after getting shaken up a little bit. Took a puck in the leg area. Now it's Lavolsi for Toronto. DiPlacido there as well. Defending is Blake McManus. More low shot, tip wide. And now East. Bucknell Company. Breakout. DiPlacido carries it in. Tries to cut to the net. Does. It goes right over Poposky. The puck ends up in the net, but it won't be a goal. And that will lead to some extracurriculars. So we're going to see if we get a penalty out of this. Might be goaltender interference. And that is indeed the call. DiPlacido for goaltender interference. So another power play coming up for Team East with 4.5 minutes to go in this opening frame. Off the face-off, it's sent to the point. McManus returns it to Bucknell, and that shot is stopped by Lee. That's the first 12 seconds of this East power play. Their second of the period have elapsed. There's Bucknell. That shot comes in off the stick of Mason Poposky. Bucknell now high shot. Steered aside by Lee. Kyrique sent it the other way. But East maintains possession down low. Trying to spin around and get a shot there. Was Everett Brown. Lance almost home free. And McManus is back to collect. Almost turned it over. As another Team East player goes down. Appears to be Max Bucknell again, who was hurt earlier in the frame. Still 3:37 remaining in this first period. 1:06 left in the goaltender interference penalty to Flavio DiPlacido. And Bucknell is up. And we'll head to the bench. Appears okay. And it's an offensive zone face-off for Toronto. Grenon trying to start a breakout, but that path was blocked. Now it's Dion for East. Up to Grenon. Pinelli driving the net. Well defended, however, by Grayson Moore. 45 seconds left in the East power play. Robinson plays it down to Dion in the corner. It goes back to the point. That shot comes in. It's deflected wide. That was a shot from George. Nicholson now. Clearing attempt blocked by George, who goes across from Robinson. Robinson lets him go. And Lee saw it all the way and will freeze it with the glove saved. There's another shot from the point. And not quite a carbon copy save off the release from Robinson, but it's another face-off. That draw won by Dimmel. And now it's Robinson again. Doesn't shoot this time. Tried to find Pinelli. Martel giving chase. Glorioso there first. And he flips it out. And now it's Dimmel going after it. But Robinson chips off the boards to Pionelli. And we're back to even strength. As Di Placido's penalty comes to an end. And he has it now. Again, driving towards the net, lost possession. Was poked away. Martel off the boards. Now in the final 2 minutes of this first period, Robinson comes in. That shot's blocked. Dimmel. Pursued by Dion. Dion was hoping to get it back. And now in the neutral zone, it's Noah Velo. And play is whistled down with a $1:39 left in the first. Brown wins the draw. Velo returns it to Watson. Watson forced off by Moore. Watson got tangled up with Moore. And it's Lance with possession. Looking to start a breakout. Lance enters the attacking zone. Final minute of the first. Still no score between Toronto and East 2012. And it's kept in by Carrick at the point. Long shot. Lance got a stick on it in the slot area. Not deflected well wide. Brown chasing down Moore. Here's Moore. Gets out of the zone. Up ahead to Lavolsi. 30 seconds left. Bellotti took a bump in the corner. And we're going to have a tripping call here. And that call is going to Team East. It's going to be Everett Brown. So now Toronto gets to go to work on the power play. And play resumes. McRae at the point. Sends it in. Poposky to save. And we'll hang on for a whistle. As Braden Nicholson, number 92, was lurking. Di Placido off the draw. There's a chance sent in. Nicholson was bumped in front. And that will do it for the first period. So no score yet. And Toronto will be on the power play for another minute 36 when the second period gets underway. We'll be back with the second period after this. And welcome back to Scotiabank Pond here in Toronto, Ontario at Downsview Park. Jason Davidson with you with continuing coverage. Day 4 winding down here at the 2024 Best of Best Series. Second period underway. Toronto on the power play for just over a minute. Jackson Pollard to Lance. The team's leading scorer puts it towards the side of the net. DiPlacido unable to complete the play. But DiPlacido gets it back, sends it to Pollard. High shot slot blocked. Goes right back to Pollard. He'll shoot again. Off a stick and into the netting. 51 seconds remain in the East penalty. So Lance will take the draw. There's DiPlacido. Pollard at the point. Pass to DiPlacido. Alati the shot. It's blocked. Looks like it went off Martel. Alati gets it right back. Over to Pollard. Pollard to Alati. And again to Pollard. Pitch and catch. DiPlacido with the shot. That's deflected over the net. 20 seconds left in the Toronto power play. Pollard again. Lets it go. Went off a stick. Credit Dion with the partial block there. Pollard. Perhaps one more shot coming up on this power play. Lance across. Cannot connect with DiPlacido. And we're back to even strength. Here's a chance down low as Brown hustles in to help his teammates. And now it's Martel the other way with Dion. That shot on goal stopped by Lee. Now Dion was driving towards net but was being closely pursued. Perhaps the decision made there by Kennedy Martel, number 71, to let the shot go instead. Another face-off. Here comes Toronto. Looking to create some room. That's a sharp angle shot. Pushed wide by Matteo Lavolsi. Had Glorioso with him. Now it's East with a 2-on-1. Here they come. That weak shot is wide. Off the stick of TJ Schlitt. Brown comes up with it. Looking for options. Being well pursued. Great centering pass for Schlitt. Oh, what a golden opportunity. Could not finish as Lee was sprawled across the crease. Klosterman keeps it in. Good action here. Brown takes a shove. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Just shy of the 3-minute mark in period number 2. Now Lavolsi collects for Toronto and will skate it up. Carries it in. Has some help with Glorioso taking the pass. Returns it to Lavolsi. Nice spin move there to get around the defense. But it will be East bringing it the other way. Renan. What a chance moments ago. TJ Schlitt at the side of the net. That's played back to Klosterman. Across. That shot in from Velo. And Velo can't keep it in as it goes off the boards. Davis gives chase. Glorioso with him. Glorioso trying to return it to Davis in front. Doesn't get through. Davis taken down, lost a stick. Perhaps looking for a call in the process. And it goes back into the Toronto end. Lee out to play it. Renan was threatening. Now it's McRae. And Davis just backhands it back into neutral zone as East makes some changes. Fresh legs coming on. Dion blocks a clearing attempt. Gets around McRae. Dion now with the shot. Oh, caught a piece of Lee's shoulder there. Battle alongside the boards. 2 players from each side. And Davis emerges over to Alati. Alati has Davis with him. Alati forced into the corner. Being chased by Bucknell. And East can't get it out. Shot coming in from Moore. Poposky to save. And he'll hang on. As we approach the 5-minute mark of this second period. Lance off the draw. Trying to play it back to the point. Moore lost a step. And here's a 2-on-1 chance. Great defensive stick there from number 2, Jackson Pollard. And now it's Lance the other way for Toronto. With the shot. Stopped by Poposky. Robinson corrals the rebound. Chips off the boards. Back into the neutral zone it goes. Moore will get there before Poposky. Schlitt battles with Lavolsi. It's Lavolsi again. Centering pass will be collected by Lennox George, who we had up here for an interview earlier today. Moore sends it in deep, and George back to collect. George looking to start the breakout. Goes off the boards. There's Martel coming off the bench, perfectly timed. Spins around Lavolsi. Martel trying to chip it into the attacking zone. Does not get through. And here comes Di Placido to the backhand. Stopped by Popolski. As Di Placido goes hard into the boards. Seems okay. And we remain scoreless just over 6 minutes into the second period. Nicholson along the boards. Alati behind the net. Here comes the shot from Karik. It's wide. Malfera keeps it in. And now Martel skates it out. But back comes Toronto. Dimmel for Alati. Down low to Nicholson. Centering return pass for Alati, who will pick it up in the corner and go to Karik at the point. Karik spins around the coverage from Pinelli. And Karik will let another shot go. It's deflected. Rebound. Stretch man save. It's loose for the taking. Quick reaction there by Carter. Poposky. And another chance for Nicholson. Oh boy, East under siege here. They're trying to find the puck. East trying to get it out. And they do. What a great sequence there. Oh, still 0-0. Approaching the halfway point of this second period. Nicholson now. That goes off a leg. Karik's to be exact. And it's whistled down for an offside call. Davis off the draw. Here comes Dion. Looking for options. Has McManus back at the point, but we'll send it down to Watson instead. Watson being chased by Davis. Now it's Brown. Brown returns it to Watson. Watson fans on the pass. Davis takes advantage, but East keeps it in deep. It's Dion again. Under some pressure from a pair of Toronto skaters. McManus spins around Glorioso, puts it on net, hits the side of the net. Dion, rebound chance. Backhanded it to the slot. But it goes all the way back into the East territory. And now East will try another zone exit. Glorioso, though, prevents that from happening with a strong forecheck. Brown taps it off the boards. Mason Poposky sends it the other way. And East, it's Bucknell under pressure from Lavolsi. And here comes East, 2-on-1. Here comes a shot from Bucknell. It's deflected off a stick into the netting and out of play. But faceoff should be in the Toronto zone. Toronto now, it's Nicholson to Lance. Bounced off the skate. Lance, looks like he lost a piece of equipment in the process. Lance over to DiPlacido. DiPlacido looking to create some room. It's poked away by Martel, and here comes East the other way. Mason Poposky has Martel in there as well, along with TJ Schlitt, who plays it in deep and goes for a change. Pinelli trying to get around Nicholson. Bernon carries it in for Team East and continues to give chase in the corner. Takes a bump from DiPlacido. 5 minutes to go in the second period. And it's still bagels, or if you want to call it donuts on the scoreboard. Alati. Back to Malfera at the point. That shot coming in. It's tipped by Lentz. And Poposky got a piece of it. Now it's Karik at the point. Gets around Pinelli. Alati. Finds Lance. And Lance heads to the bench. And we got another penalty coming up here. It's going to be a trip. So with 4:24 remaining in this middle frame, Toronto will have another opportunity with the man advantage. And that call going to number 11, Preston Kloosterman. Alati on the draw. It's Davis. Davis to the point. Back down for Davis, who gets it back. That chance rolls across the crease. Here's Alati to Pollard. Back to Alati. That pass, getting a stick on it, is Robinson. First 30 seconds of the power play expired. Dimmel spins around, looking for a recipient, finds one in Karik. Now Karik being checked by Watson. Back down to Dimmel, centering pass. Was looking to get it to Alati. Alati's there. As again it rolled across the crease area. Alati being watched by Dion. Pollard keeps it in deep. Alati goes back to Pollard. Halfway through the power play for Toronto. Dimmel with the shot. Hits the side of the net. And it's corralled. By Alati beyond the net, but now it's back in neutral zone. So they restart, and here comes Pollard. Pollard lets it go. Poposky with a save. And off the bench is Moore. That's deflected. Pollard to Dimmel. Nicholson. Weak shot, short side. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. It's Lance. Lance to Pollard. Pollard sends it across. That's Moore. Down low to DiPlacido. Klusterman comes out of the box. We are even strength. And Martell will join the fray. Nicholson. Strong forechecking there. Battling with Bucknell. Good forecheck there by DiPlacido to regain possession. Takes a check from Watson, and that's going to result in another power play opportunity. With 1:58 left in this second period. Still no score. So, body checking the call there to Coulter Watson. And Toronto will call a timeout, go over some power play strategy. And we'll take a timeout as well. Back after this.
Do you want to develop an unshakable level of self-confidence? Then check out my best-selling book, Mindset First. It provides a concise and practical way for athletes just like you to win the mental game.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel manufacturing. Our dedication to quality and precision sets the industry standard, delivering unmatched innovation that powers progress and builds tomorrow's world. We don't just produce steel, we craft a legacy of strength. With every cut, weld, and bend, our commitment to our customers shines through. Choose the steel partner that never compromises on quality. Visit us at ironmanindustries.com.
Welcome back. Jason Davidson here with you. 2 minutes left in the second period. Toronto back in the man advantage. Nicholson to Malfera. Sends it across. That's a Laddie to DiPlacido. Well, faked the shot and went down low to Nicholson instead. DiPlacido gets it right back. It's a Laddie. Farah centering pass in the slot. Quick one-timer. Off the stick of Colton Lance, who's looking to add to his points total. DiPlacido. Short pass to Nicholson. Now it's Malfera. To Alati. 1 minute remaining in period number 2. DiPlacido returns it to Alati. And it goes right back to DiPlacido. Back to Alati again. Bit of a game of pitch and catch going on here, perhaps. DiPlacido, sharp angle shot. Misses the net. Malfera to Alati. Down to DiPlacido. Alati. DiPlacido, 30 seconds left now. Here's Malfera with the shot. Fans on it. Bucknell back on D. And that is not cleared. Great effort by Malfera to keep it in. It's DiPlacido again. Circling. Gets around Brown. And now goes behind the net. Centering pass. Here comes the shot. No, it's a pass to Malfera. Pass to DiPlacido. That's knocked down. Lance, final seconds taken away. And time will run out in this second period as we remain at zeros on the scoreboard. And really the power play for Toronto continues in name only at the start of the third. There's only 2 seconds left in the penalty to Coulter Watson. We'll have our flood and take a break. We'll be back with our third period.
Fed up with the fluffy and cookie cutter mental game advice? You're not alone. My best-selling book, Mindset First, is your guide to discover a reliable and repeatable way to dominate the mental game. You don't need to suffer from performance anxiety, overthinking, and confidence issues. In this concise and practical book, you'll learn how I coach professional athletes to get dialed in and day out. You'll see real-life examples of how athletes train their mind to consistently get in the zone. And the bottom line, you'll have the principles and the strategies to break free from the weight of results, play with confidence, and perform when it matters most. I'm Dr. Cassie Preston. My job as a mental performance coach is to help elite athletes just like you to consistently perform at your capabilities. But in order to do that, you need to reliably get in the zone. The problem is, like most athletes, you spend too much time in your own head, worrying, overthinking, and are doubting yourself. This can be frustrating and discouraging because you've put in all this work to develop your physical abilities. Your mindset is causing you to underperform. Now, I understand that working on your mindset can be difficult and confusing. There's so much cliche advice out there like, don't worry about it and just be positive, which might be the mental states you want to achieve, but it's not the how-to. In fact, this fluffy cookie cutter advice often makes things worse. Instead, what you need to do is challenge the status quo and think differently about success and failure. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Mindset First, to provide athletes like you a repeat and reliable way to win the mental game. I share the concise and practical strategies I use to help professional athletes be at their best day in and day out. This book will help you break free from the weight of results so you can stop spending so much time in your own head and start playing with confidence so you can perform when it matters most. And most importantly, I promise you this, by reading this book and working on your mental game, you're going to have a heck of a lot more fun along the way.
You know it in your core. Introducing the Helios Core, a breakthrough in skating development. With smart technology and artificial intelligence, the Helios Core analyzes key aspects of your skating, then shares the data in a mobile app. So players and coaches can see a player's progress, what still needs work, and where they stand against other players their age. The Helios Core gives players the information they need to improve their skating faster than ever before.
Do you want to develop an unshakable level of self-confidence? Then check out my best-selling book, Mindset First. It provides a concise and practical way for athletes just like you to win the mental game.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel manufacturing. Our dedication to quality and precision sets the industry standard, delivering unmatched innovation that powers progress and builds tomorrow's world. We don't just produce steel, we craft a legacy of strength. With every cut, weld, and bend, our commitment to our customers shines through. Choose the steel partner that never compromises on quality. Visit us at ironmanindustries.com. Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us at ironmanindustries.com.
And we are back. One period remaining in this one. Our fifth of 6 games being covered today here at Scotiabank Pond. 2024 Best of Best Series. Full slate tomorrow coming up. 10 games spread across 2 rinks, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Before we get to tomorrow, we got the third period of this contest. 2012 Toronto versus 2012 East, with yet a goal to be scored. And our nightcap coming up after this in the 2013 division. And that'll be South Central versus Alliance. And the third period's underway. The penalty to Watson comes to an end. We're back to even strength. Here's Dimmel with the shot, and he scores! Even strength. It took 9 seconds to crack the goose egg. A quick strike for Toronto. And it is 1-0. Dimmel with that quick release. That goal rather coming at 12 seconds, not 9. Still quick, but right off the hop. Pollard impeded by Dion. And East now looking for a response. Martel had it taken away by Alati, who subsequently was forced off the puck as well. That's sent in. The shot from Blake McManus not getting through. And here comes Pollard for Toronto. Pollard drops it for Alati. Alati pokes it towards the net. It's Alati again. Looking to create some room. That pass intended for Malfair at the point. Out of reach. He'll have to go back for it. With TJ Schlitt trying to get there in time. Lance the shot. TJ Schlitt had arguably the best chance for East in this game. On a goalmouth scramble back in the second period. Here's more. Plays it ahead, too far for Lance. Delayed offside. Brown now with it for East as Toronto tags up. Here's more. Lavosi will corral it off the boards. Drops it for Di Placido. Nice little move. But flips it over the net. Di Placido. Very strong puck possession. Centering pass here is deflected. Lance picks it up behind the net. Lance to the point. Gets back to Di Placido. That shot is blocked aside by Poposky. Lance again. And it leaves the zone. Malfera now in the neutral zone. Gets it back to Lance. Fresh legs for East up front. Drop for Di Placido. Return pass to Lance. He takes a tumble. And more. Bodies up against Pinelli. They battle for possession alongside the boards. Di Placido comes up with it. Oh, nice little deke move. But that shot was partially blocked. Lance tries to send it back to the point. Collision there. And that's going to be a penalty to Team Toronto. Unless East can do something here. Short range pass. Was a little down low as Adrian Pinelli was trying to connect with Kennedy Martel. So with over 3 minutes gone in the third period, East will go to the power play. And that call is going to be called head check. And it's assessed to Andrew Karik. And it's 4 minutes. So that's a double minor. And great opportunity here for East to get on the scoreboard. Looking for a win here. Alati pauses in the neutral zone, being chased by Brown. McRae Back to Alati. Over to Pollard. Will take his time. Brown and Dion providing the forecheck. And that's sent down deep. Davis battles with McManus. Alati takes a bump from Bucknell. And it's back in the neutral zone. Pollard plays it back to McRae. And Pollard gets it back. Now it's Alati again. 1 minute gone in the double minor to Carrick. Alati taking his time. Lots of ice to work with. Now we'll send it all the way back into his own end. And it will be Moore flipping it off the boards down the length. 2.5 minutes to go in the double minor. East looking to strike here on the power play. Martel lost it to Malfera. Mason Pohosky down low. Bucknell holds the line. Plays it back off the boards down low. No one to take it though. McManus trying to keep it in. Does so. Here's Schlitt. Schlitt looking to gain possession, but Nicholson was there first. Under 10 to play in the third period. Under 2 minutes remaining in the double minor. 1-0 Toronto. They remain undefeated so far in this event. And it's TJ Schlitt to Pinelli. Pinelli forced to spin. Pinelli almost lost possession. Able to get it to Lennox George. Schlitt. Back to Pinelli. Pinelli can get to the return feed. And it's cleared back into neutral zone. Glove down by Robbie Robinson. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Robinson carries it in. Up against McRae. Now it's Pinelli spinning. Goes to Robinson. Robinson trying to return pass, but it's blocked by DiPlacido. And here comes DiPlacido with speed. Can he get a shot away? Chips it over the net. Dimmel keeps it deep, forcing Brown to regroup and bring it up ice for East. Time running out on this 4-minute power play. Brown brings it in. East, though, making some changes. Needs to wait for some support. Pollard off the glass. Can East keep it in? Yes, they do. That's Klosterman doing a good job there. Reading it off the glass. Dion pressured by the Zambelli door. DiPlacido was hoping to clear it himself. As the final seconds wind down, as Andrew Carrick will leave the box, as Toronto leaves their zone. Here's DiPlacido, lost it into skates in the neutral zone. Tries to get around Dion. And DiPlacido gets it right back and goes to Lance. Lance with a nice move. Backhand stop. Rebound. Could not tuck it in. What a tremendous save by Poposky. Halfway through this third period. 1-0 Toronto. So Toronto does kill off the 4-minute double minor. And then seconds later, a great chance to make it a 2-0 hockey game. So DiPlacido stays on the ice. We'll take the face-off for Toronto against Martel. Now it's Schlitt. Chips it off the boards. And Martel trying to get around Johnny McRae. Back for it. Malfera being chased. It's McRae again to Lavolsi. And here comes Lance, who was robbed moments earlier. Sharp angle shot, and it's stopped. As we're down to 7:04 on the clock in this third period. face-off in the east zone. Nicholson off the draw. Gives chase to Robinson. Nicholson keeps it in deep. George went back for it. Davis under pressure. Pinelli in there, trying to poke it out for Team East as they look for a zone exit. Dion forced to spin around. Dion flips it down the ice, and it's going to be too far, and it goes for an icing call. As time continues to wind down in this third period. .6:21 on the clock. Lance off the draw. Quick shot. And it goes high. Watson for East. In there with Brown. Cannot break through. Lance the other way. It's picked off by Brown. And again with Watson. Watson just staying on side as Brown cuts, shoots, stopped. Rebound was there. Martel unable to get to it. And here comes Toronto. Lance is met by Brown. And now it's Martel streaking out of the opposite wing, but runs out of room with 3 Toronto defenders. So Martel has to readjust. Gets it to Schlitt. Schlitt now has it taken away by Lance. And Mateo Malfaro will pick it up for Toronto, but it's Dion picking it off. Dion lost the handle. Dion back to the point. Bucknell shot, knocked down. Dimmel starts the zone exit. 5 minutes to go in the third. Glorioso for Toronto. Trying to work around McManus as McManus takes him down. And here comes East again the other way. It's Schlitt. Schlitt turns it over to Jackson Pollard coming the other way. Pollard taken down by Pinelli. And that's going to be a penalty to Team East as Lee heads to the bench for an extra attacker. But play is whistled down with exactly 4:30 left on the clock. So that's a trip to Adrian Pinelli. So Toronto's man advantage goes back to work. And DiPlacido will take the draw up against Brown. DiPlacido to the point. Pollard to Moore. Moore sends one in, deflected. But Lavolsi couldn't get a good tip on it. Nicholson spins around. Back to Pollard at the point. Pollard walks in. Feeds DiPlacido. DiPlacido curls and drags. Can't get the shot away. Poked away by Popovsky. And now Robinson escapes the coverage from Lavolsi. Lavolsi back to Pollard. They stay on side. Nicholson. DiPlacido. Curls, drags, shot, stop, rebound. Good save there by Carter Popovsky holding the fort for Team East. As we are about halfway through the Toronto power play. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation time. Still a 1-0 game. Cole Dimmel's goal just seconds into this final frame. Holding up so far. There's Davis tripped up. Play continues. And it's cleared by Team East. 45 seconds left in their penalty kill. Malfara. Dion strong on the forecheck. He's trying to get to it. And now it's Lance being checked by Schlitt. And Lance with some speed enters the offensive zone. Will go around the net. Gets it to Karik at the point. Karik back to Lance. Lance could not connect with the laddie on the pass. 15 seconds left in the power play. 2:40 left in regulation. Karik to Lance. We're back to even strength. Karik lets the shot go. It goes off a body and went over the net. And that is cleared. By George. But Toronto brings it right back in. Kloosterman off the boards. Intended for Schlitt. And it'll be McRae back to collect. Final 2 minutes of this third period. Now it's Brown picking off the clearing attempt. Martel on the ice, as is Pinelli. We'll keep an eye on Poposky at the other end. Back to the point is McManus. Across to Velo. Velo sends it in, tipped wide by Brown. Martel digging away. And Toronto comes up with it. It's Davis. Drops it for Lance. Lance, though, pressured by Pinelli. 90 seconds left in the third. Oh, stretch pass intended for Lance. And we play on here. Pinelli trying to get it out. Moore gains possession, brings it right back into East territory. Drops it for DiPlacido. He can't curl and drag that time. Pinelli clearing pass, picked off by Glorioso. Pinelli gets it back and subsequently turns it over to Pollard. Pollard's sharp angle shot catches a piece of the bar, and we'll have a whistle as it goes out of play. Final minute of the third period. Toronto hanging on to that 1-0 lead. So a timeout called. This time by Team East. They got 58 seconds to go. And they're off to get that extra attacker as soon as possible. As we'll keep an eye on Poposky to see if he heads to the bench. Quick timeout. And we're back for the frantic finish here at Scotiabank Pond.
At Ironman Industries, we forge the foundation of excellence in steel. Ironman Industries stands for quality and precision in steel manufacturing. Specializing in quality of our work, we're committed to our customers. Build the future with us. At Ironman.
So we have face off in the neutral zone. DiPlacido up against Dion. Dion wins it. And now it's Robinson. Breakout pass for Dion. Dion bumped into his teammate Brown, and Toronto with possession. And here comes Glorioso. Glorioso, perhaps content to eat up some clock, but turns it over to Robinson. Robinson fans on the breakout pass, but gets it back. Finds Schlitt in the neutral zone. And Poposky was hesitant on heading to the bench. DiPlacido entering the attacking zone, and now they'll have to take him out. Just about 10 seconds to go now. Here's Dion. Sends it in deep. Final seconds ticking away. And Toronto will hang on and remain undefeated with a 1-0 victory. Shutout performance for Hugo Lee. So Toronto wraps up their round robin tomorrow morning. And East will play South Central in this 2 versus 3 matchup in the 2012 division. So Hugo Lee the shutout. The lone goal coming from Cole Dimmel. Both teams line up at their blue lines. We'll send it down for our 3 stars.
Well done, both teams. Third star from Team Toronto, number 2, Jackson Bernard. Second star from Team Toronto, number 16, Cole Dimmel.
Second star honors for Cole Dimmel, the lone goal scorer.
And your first star from Team East, goaltender 33, Carl
Carter Poposky had a terrific game. Just the 1 goal allowed, but was fantastic and well-deserved first star honors. So 5 games in the books today on day 4 of the 2024 Best of Best series. 1 more to go, and it's in the 2013 division. We'll take a timeout here. Jason Davison signing off for now on WSBN.TV.